also, but that's okay. We get them resolved rather quickly. Sometimes I don't remember how, but it takes a while sometimes. Tom's like, smartass. No evidence yet that they actually abused or molested the children. This is really conversations I need to be reading out, but neglected and bad environment. Yeah. Well, that's again with the drugs and the gun. That's a no-no. It really is. They don't like it. And meanwhile, I'm sitting there going, well, shit, I had drugs and guns both in my house. And my daughter used to, well, not in mine. Yes, in mine. But then I bailed. And that wasn't my problem. But so when she went to see her dad, she used to take his drugs and either flush them or throw them under the house or hide them from him. And he would be afraid to tell me that she had done that, and then I would find out, and then they'd both be in hot water, because number one, he wasn't supposed to have any at his location when he had care and custody of her. So it never went really well. And yeah, when you throw a man out on the Interstate 5 at like 11:30 at night, he kind of realizes he screwed up, especially when it's in an area he don't know nobody. He can't call nobody. They all 10 hours away if they're going to hurry up and come get him. Yeah, I'm nice like that. Cynthia, well, hello, girl. Look at your man here. You show up. Look how that works. Hey, Tammy, found you. I'm in my car. Where are you going? And then Dom's like, smartass. No, the chat is here. And borderline twitch. And the smartass is like, Dom, if it wasn't for the child part of this, Epstein wouldn't be possible. Jude, it's 69 here. Thanks. And then Dom's like, Cynthia, chick. Don't even ask me. I don't know how to say words, and I don't try. And then Cynthia's like, Kat, are you in the house?
I'm in a house. My house.
I'm going to say it looks like he is. Oh, but see, wait a minute. A little bit ago, he was showing us outside.
We can fix that.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're outside.
A little bit ago, he was showing the outside. So see, there he is. And then Digger's like, Daisy, I know, right? So much crap is being brought up that did not need to be. That Kurt video was awful. I have no idea. It's never going to be left alone. This is the fun thing. Anybody with big balls, show up and stream on the internet. And anybody with no penis, they sit there and just going to go ahead and talk. Well, the whole thing is anything any of us do today in 10 years could be horrible. And so it's all going to be alive right here. I've got a couple videos on the internet where people are like, and I'm like, you know what? I was having a nervous breakdown because people drove me to it and nobody gave a shit. And it's still there. It's on the internet and that's it. Is it going to happen again? No, but will I call out the people who did it? Yeah. So there, just there it is. Dom's like, Digger, but Kurt put himself on camera, so there is that. See, and so he knows that he's done that, but we don't always need to go back and remind ourselves that at 2 years old we shit our diapers, because we all know that we did that, and now it's a new day, and hopefully in another 30 years, I'll be shitting my diapers again. No, please. I am really hoping I won't be here by the time I start that. So please don't bring this back up and say, see, 30 years ago, you were hoping you were still here. No, I'm really hoping that I don't become a Biden. A Biden. I don't. Anyway, Daisy Girl's like, Digger, I'm afraid they're going to have a field day with the Blue Genie drinking days. And then Digger's like, Sheni, church chat was saying South Carolina, SoCal, where I live down here, was really hot. My mistake. Yeah, it's not really hot. The person who's really hot is me. It's like, I don't know. Am I going through a third set of menopause? Is it possible? this deep into it that I'm having hot flashes? I haven't looked that up. I wonder if that's possible. Um, and then Digger's like, Daisy girl, I don't get that reference, but it sounded rotten. And Digger tells Dom 100% and says, "Hiya, cat." See, Digger said hi to you, cat.
Didn't we already say hi before?
You know, God only knows. You might have read it, and I'm just getting to it. This is the
I'm old, so I don't know.
this is the
Screenshot.
advantage of being here. Tammy's like, there's a Captain Kern. And see, because I'm just getting to where you showed up. Smartass is like, I'll face to
Boom.
face with anybody. Pull up. I'm not smart enough not to. That's my problem, OG, is I'm not. See, this is the thing. I try and tell everybody, I am not smart. I am not smart enough to fall down when somebody takes and punches me as if they were Muhammad Ali. Let me just share with you. Uncle Archie could box better than many people in the world for quite a while. And yet I wasn't the one that fell down like one of his punching bags. Not that he punched on me, but the boys we did boxing around the house. And the whole idea was make Sheni fall down. Go ahead, hit her hard enough, let her know what it's like. Well, I ain't smart enough to fall down. It takes a smart person to fall down when they get hit, and I ain't smart enough. I'm kind of like one of those bozo dolls where you punch it, it just kind of goes back a little bit and comes back. That's me. That's and I try and tell people I ain't smart. I got my mama and daddy blood both running in my body, and that is not good. Daisy Girl's like, NC been cooler and not so humid. North Carolina has been cooler and not so humid the last few days. Tammy's like, Cynthia, howdy, dear, and hugs. You got yours, Cynthia. You did. Daisy Girl's like, Digger, I talking about Joe getting drunk and painting himself blue. I would have loved to have seen that, and I am not. No, see now, if Smartass had his way, I would be painting myself whatever I'm going to be painting myself if I think to paint these. That keeps shaking that up. That keep getting hot. And look at all the fish laughing, and then Dom's like, Daisy Girl, uh, whoosh, lawyers are kind of low T also, and then Kit Kat. I don't know who Kid Kat is. No way. Says hi to everyone. I have no idea. Now, she better be good at sarcasm.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She's the queen of sarcasm, by the way.
If we have to hunt down another one because they missed the whole sarcasm thing, I'm just going to end right then. Okay. Dom comes along and says, hey, kid, welcome. And the Daisy, so I don't know. And then Digger's like, Dom, yeah, Joe is too late for me. Wait a minute. That Joe painted himself blue? Oh, I need to see that. That's. I'm just trying to picture it. And now I'm having fun picturing it. And yes, Mrs. Joe is right next to him, but I'm just trying to picture it. And Dom's like, Sheni, here in chat, we are discussing things that happened last year. I don't, where was I? And then Digger's like, Daisy, I missed that one. And Daisy, you got to send that link to me. I won't show it with anybody. And I believe in yesterday was yesterday, but I still want to see Joe painted blue. Dom's like, Digger, that just shows you are not old yet. Old people sleep a lot less. Okay, then I am not old because you know what I've been doing all week long? I have been getting at least 12 hours of sleep a day. I've just been that exhausted. I thought it was just that I didn't know I was getting my youth back. Smartass is like, my dad always chose crack and rolling joints. My mom was more into women. They were always at odds because he always went rock, paper, and my mom scissors. See how that works? He caught you. You didn't know. You did not know our OG, did you? Smartass is OG.
Wow.
You walk right into it with him. You don't see it coming, and then there it is. And then Digger's like, Cynthia. And Kid, hey, you folks. And then Digger's like, smart ass, laughing her ass off. And then Dom's like, hey, smart. So your mom won a third of the time, laughing. And then Daisy Girl's like, Digger, did you miss Joe doing a rap video with a do-rag and telling everyone to get a jab? I feel like I saw that one. Digger's like, later, Queen. And Smart says, oh, gee, I can't do it. OG says, she certainly used her digits. And Digger's like, Daisy, no, I missed that one too. Uh, and Daisy's like, Joe is fun. He is. I love him. And then Digger's like, Daisy, I like Joe. He's just on at the wrong time. We can't help it. And then Cool Frog's here. Hello, Cool Frog. And then Don's like, Daisy girl, I think Owl's jab rap video was intended as satire, of course, or maybe he was serious at that time. I'm sure he is anti-jab. Yeah, I recall him always being anti-jab. Jude's like, bye. Where'd you go? Did you leave? Are you leaving us, Jude? Or did somebody else do it? Queen's like, y'all remember to hit the like and subscribe. I think she was talking to Queen. And the smart OG is like, boxers love the jab. Uh-huh. And then Daisy Girl's like, I not been watching the Law Tube thoughts on Nick Digger. I like you being researching that fresh trash.
I was going to say, you need to read that one very carefully because if you read that really fast, that's a YouTube cancellation.
Go figure. I not been watching the Law Tube thoughts on Nick. Digger, I, like you, have been researching that fresh trash. It doesn't matter. It's a hard read either way you go with it. And the OG's like, my boxers are more in the vag than vax. Yeah, see, that makes sense. Jude's like, I tried Discord, got confused pretty quick on that. Oh yeah, but we're not watching it in you can't watch. I don't know. I can't live stream to Discord. So yeah, you get your butt back here, sis. It's Rumble that's an option, but you don't have to, honey. You just stay over here in the YouTube. Daisy Girl's like, I can't handle Discord either. Well, at some point I want to watch movies, so everybody's going to have to figure out how to get into my Discord so that we can watch movies, because I'm wanting to watch movies and tell everybody else to go fuck off while I watch what I want to watch. See how I am? Tammy's like, kid, howdy, dear. Oh, wait a minute. I did that wrong. Kid, don't be mad at me. My tummy just kind of felt a little upset, so I'm going to get it right. Tammy says, kid, howdy, dear. Hugs, how are you? And Smartass says, but my boxers are more into. How many times did you write that? A minute apart, you wrote it. See, look at me. The old lady, she looked up and she went, wait, I already read that. Daisy Girl's like, Dom, I think Joe said he just didn't know back then. Maybe, I don't know. I thought he was always against it, but I don't remember back then, and I never took the jab. That much I can tell you for sure. Smart's like, I thought memory foam was in the corner of overdosing people's mouths. And then sometimes we just wonder, what the hell? Tammy's like, hands, Sheni, the large torch. I take it proudly. Yes, I will just set people's hair on fire. Kind of because I like the smell of it. Kids like, Tammy, I'm hurting today because of a long, almost mile and a half, 3 days ago, laughing. And today I had to grocery shop. So now I'm setting. That's probably why I don't go to the grocery store. Dom's like, Sheni, modern mattresses are not two-sided. No one wants to pay the extra for two-sided. Who is to blame? Consumers. You can go get a custom mattress made for about 4 to 5 times. Well, why? The $300, seriously, Darylyn loves her bedroom. And I paid $300 for the mattress in there. And it's like, it's already 2 or 3 years old and it's still in perfect condition. So why? And Dom's like, the normal price. And OG's like, they call it a box springs, but don't call mattresses a cock spring. Exactly. Exactly. Digger's like, I saw a hydro dipped wedding dress. Very cool. Ooh, that would be cool. I don't know. They do all kinds of neat things. And Daisy Girl's like, I thought it was funny as we'll just say it. I thought it was funny as fuck when he was doing the dating app video with the question, what do you look for in a woman? Answer, my deck. It makes sense. Okay. Now I don't know who this person is, and we'll have to see how that works out for him. Botrights has correctly joined the channel.
That's my damn chat bot.
Hi, chatbot. What the hell are you doing here? Chatbot.
Absolutely nothing.
Hey, chatbot. We need you to meet Robin. Y'all can go for a date. Y'all can just go see a movie. Go grab fries. Let us know how you like it. And then my OG is like, hydro dipping, isn't it also called skinny dipping? Not in my world. It's definitely fatty flapping because I passed the chunky dunking stage already. It all depends on where you are on the scale, and I'm quite the heavy scale. Digger's like, Daisy Girl, I know, right? Laughing. He's a funny dude, that Kurt. I get social anxiety. I can't leave the house much. Kurt is awesome and gives me hope with my own issues. That's why I love my Kurt, and I have been requested to ask Kurt to join me to play games on Fridays. And I know he does things, but I'm going to see if once a month he wants to come and play some tabletop games because I like tabletop games. And well, everybody else is busy, and see if Kurt will join me every now and then because I like Kurt. Digger's like, Daisy Girl, I know, right? Laughing my ass off. He's a funny dude, that Kurt. I get social anxiety. Well, I already read that one out loud. And then Digger's like, OG, nope, that's something different. And OG's like, maybe I should change my name to Dro. So everybody can hydro. Oh, that's cute. I like that. And then Kid kind of laughed at it. And OG's like, show us your insides. Oh, you don't want us. My insides are very close to showing themselves, honey. You do not want that to happen. And Dom's like, Digger, but you have a garden. Social anxiety and people are different from being outdoors. She's just getting outdoors, Dom. She's just getting outdoors. See? We've encouraged her. Keep encouraging her. And then Daisy Girl's like, Digger, I like her too. He should do a reaction to the video and roast himself, maybe. I don't know. I guess just maybe let it pass. You see, sometimes it'll just open up a wound and that may be healing decently and then won't. Digger's like, just be outdoors, okay? And then Tammy's like, hey, kid, I understand I walked through store number 1 and walked to and from laundry room and then walked to Walmart, through Walmart and back home. Now I'm home. Oh, too much walking. That's like peopling. Y'all are walking and peopling, and I'm not ready for it yet. Digger's like, Dom, true, outdoors are fine. It's the people in it that bothers me. Hey, that's why I was proud of myself for going and doing Vegas. And not only did I do Vegas, I met people and talked them into shit. So you know what? I had a good time. Tammy's like, Jude, why you leave? And then OG's like, I'm with Digger. Humanity is abhorrent. Yes. And then Dom's like, Digger, I do not have social anxiety. I have social hatred. Oh, maybe that's what I got. And Digger's like, Dom, the creek is still on the same property as my home, so it doesn't count as outdoors. But I did get her to go to the post office, and then I got her to laugh while she was at the post office out loud so that people could look at her if they wanted to, and she did really well. Dom's like, Digger, 40% of the population is below average intelligence. That's me. I'm there. I'm not even medium stupid.
I can test that. I would say that's more of about 80% at this point in time.
Because it does seem to be getting like the bar is
Yeah.
is yeah, it is a moving bar, but I'm cool with being medium stupid. I don't have to pretend like I'm all kinds of smart. You know what? I have forgotten more than a lot of people these days ever knew. And so when people go, she's stupid, it's like, yeah, because I forgot everything that I already know. But don't even trigger a button in that goddamn brain of mine, because when it triggers, you're just going to go, what the hell happened? And it's going to work for me. So just be cautious, because sometimes it happens, right? I'm just saying.
I had to, in my former job that I actually had when I was doing IT, I actually was training a guy to try to take over as my assistant, and he thought he was a smart ass and knew more than I did. You know, I love those people because then you put them in their place and they go, huh? And I'm like, I know more and
And they
I've
don't even
forgotten
see it.
more than you will ever know.
And they often don't even see it coming their direction
No.
because they're so arrogant. They don't see it. And that's where I'm like, yes, loving it. Digger's like, Dawn, it's the funniest things. Kids, the elderly, I am fine with. It's the teens through 70 right. There's something up with that, Digger. I'm with you. And then Dawn's like, Digger, 49%. I meant. Well, we raised the bar up to 79. So see, Dawn's like, oh my God, Sheni is so far behind in both chat and in history. What did I lose on history? Tammy's like, Sheni, kid is, I know. It was sarcasm because I don't know where I know her from. Yeah, it was me being a pain in the ass and being sarcastic. And OG's like, I fight like sex with a carny. I stick and move. My first thought, honey, you can't do this to my brain, okay? My first thought was, well, sex with a carny wasn't all that great. That was my first thought. You can't take me into my memory and for me to go, yeah, it wasn't that great. You know, I'm just going to say,
part. How many of us have actually done that?
Done what? Had sex with a carny?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have to know people who are in the carny. There's
I'm saying I've actually done it too when I was a teenager.
Oh yeah, see and see, yeah, I didn't meet them because of the carny. I met them because they were part of the neighborhood, but
yeah.
their family owned the carnival that travels around. So for years I didn't even know that they were carny folk. Does that make sense? Just
yeah.
And then we found out, oh, there was a negative thing about carny folk, and anyway, whatever. Digger's like, laughing my ass off. It got me a second time, scissors. And then I don't know. Oh, Froggy, honey, she was going to say hello to you. Oh, wait, she did. She came back through and said, good to see you. And then Tammy's like, howdy to anyone over on the Discord. Well, yeah, but they can't be watching over on the Discord. They have to be over in the Rumble. And knowing me, I said over in the Discord. No, y'all have to come over to Discord so that we can hang out and just chit chat and watch movies and stuff. But you don't see this over there. It just doesn't happen. Digger's like, don't be a digger. Oh God, did you already do that? Switch from top chat to the love chat. Yep. Because, well, this is how long it took Digger to realize she was in top chat. This is how we announce it. In case you don't know this, when you're in top chat and then you remember that to change it to love chat, you were supposed to remind everybody, don't be a digger, switch from top chat to the love chat. That's how we do things around here. Smart ass, which is OG, says, I thought the Discord was nuked. The other one was, and then, well, okay. Have you met me? First things first. Yes, I went through and I nuked shit. And I did it really well. The problem with it is everything on the Discord I nuked in the one channel. Do you know you have in your Discord server, you can have more than one server. Even when you don't know what the hell you're doing, you could still have, when you set it up, you could still have more than one server in your server, which when I first set up my server, I set up 3 different servers in my server. So when I nuked the one server, I still had Discord, and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get rid of Discord. And they kept telling me that I had to inherit or deed my channels or my servers to somebody. I'm like, deed them? Come on, I nuked them. What the hell? Well, come to find out, it's because I had 2 servers. So I still have the Shenigram Yell Rock server. Look at me being all kinds of special. And I still have 3 servers in my server, so that if I ever accidentally hit nuke, then I'm still going to have the others. Okay. So yeah, it's nuked. We're in a complete all over new start over, and you do have to verify who you are. Somehow or another, the computer checks your phone number so that you can't be coming in as 16 other people, which is, kind of like one of those, small penis pieces of shit who, convinced me to nuke everything because, anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, no, we've got Discord back, honey. We're back. And then Digger's like, Daisy girl, that would be a hoot. Kurt roasting himself. That would be the ultimate fuck you to the trolls too. It sure would be. And then Dom's like, Digger, yeah, I do not like the default setting that are not remembered when you change them. I'm sorry, Digger's laugh. You can't do this. This thing, I always capitalize the L, because outside of that, I try and figure out if it's, in my humble opinion, that I'm missing what the A stands for, or laughing my ass off, smart ass. That was my problem. I know. Digger's like, KK, I'm going to the garden. I'll join you from there. And see, she just wants proof that she's out there. And then Daisy's like, Digger. And then Dom's like, Digger, let us know how the garden grows. She's going to show us when she gets out there. Smartass says, do you plant cucumbers in your garden? I just want to make sure her garden's okay. And then Smartass says, my garden is into fruits. I feel like I'm missing this one. Smartass says, I was talking to dude that showed us his outside, not you, Sheni. Oh, captain's outside. Oh, got it. Not you, Sheni. I would never disrespect you like that. Well, thank you, because I totally missed it. Ironically, I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry, that was funny. Daisy girl's like, smartass, I hope she plants the cucumbers in her garden. And then Dom's like, Daisy girl, are we getting close? Am I getting close? Dom's like, because I'd like to just chit chat with you for once, right? I think Digger told me cucumbers give her gas. Well, Digger, these are certain things that you may have never noticed that you ever said on the internet until they come back and bite you in the ass about the time that you expel them. I'm just saying they do this. Tammy's like, that would be great, except I can't get on Discord or Rumble. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay, we'll figure it out. And then Daisy girl's like, I used to be a carny, traveled with 2 different outfits, lived on a train, one season with the James E. Straits show. I don't even remember this family. But I swear to God, if you are, no, you're in South Carolina. It's okay. You're not my girl. I was going to say, if you were one of my girls, you'd be up in Maine. So, and that for a moment, you had me scared. You had me skirted, and Daisy girl. It was like, get your ass back here. I was going to tell you, get your ass back home, but you're in North Carolina. She's up in Maine. So you might be home for all I know. Dom's like, Tammy, the Discord disconnection, I sort of get. What is wrong with Rumble? I don't know. And then Cynthia is waving. Are you still here, girlfriend? Just saying. Are you still here? Wait a minute. Here, take that. Take that. We had to do that. And then Daisy Girl's like, that cucumber joke went way over Dom's head. It went way over mine too, except for the whole farting thing. Dom's like, Daisy Girl, did you run games or rides? Oh, good God, be careful how you answer this. Dom's like, Daisy Girl, no, the joke did not go over my head. I did not know that when a woman sticks a cucumber in a hole, I didn't either. But that's probably because I don't stick cucumbers in my holes. And then Daisy Girl's like, I worked ticket department and was over green help read music, express ride during setup and tear down, turn down a chance to be over the swing ride. And then Daisy Girl's like, fair enough, Dom. And Dom's like, Daisy Girl, okay, cool. Glad you got that experience in life. And you've got to be able to this is the problem with our kids these days. They don't get out of themselves and go do. They're all locked in their mommy and daddy's bedroom or basement, and they've barely learned how to wipe their own ass, and most certainly not their own fucking nose, because they're too busy online. Mommy bringing them their food so that they can eat while they're game playing. And it's just friggin' sad what's going on. Tammy's like, Dom, it's my so-called smartphone. It claims it's dangerous for my phone. Well, I wouldn't do the application.
You've got mail.
Wait a minute. No, Rumble's not dangerous for your phone. It's got its own app. I wouldn't use Discord's app. I use Discord in my browser on my phone. I don't like it, trains too much on the app on my phone. I won't do that. Cynthia's like, yes, I just got home. Good for you. Digger's like, hey, Kay, I'm doing a dab and I'll be there. Well, we're waiting for you, girlfriend. We're almost caught up. And then Dom's like, Tammy, in your phone's web browser, it blocks Rumble. Or you mean your phone won't let you install the Rumble app? And then Dom's like questioning. She might just have her things a little too cautious. That they're like, oh heck no. So anyway, Cap, what's going on in your neck of the world?
Right now I'm just cleaning up my office so I can have a nice clean stream room.
See, and I want it.
Look at this beautiful room.
And all I want to do is move all of this into that room, but I have to first get all of that shit out of that room because I've got a ton of shit.
I was apparently the first person to put out a song about Trump's conviction. That was fun.
Oh, joyful. Did you get attacked on that yet? Hang on,
nope.
Dom, it's because
very few people do that.
It's because I allowed him to also stream on his stream, and so she's over in his all alone. She doesn't know she needs to bounce over to here, so that's why you don't see her.
Yeah.
And then yeah,
here, I'll tell her to go over to Sheni's.
Yeah, Cynthia is, but I mean, she should figure it out when she goes, oh, I'm here alone. She checks in with you, and then she just runs both of us at the same time. That's normally how people do that.
Yeah.
So she didn't block you, baby. She did not block you. And we discovered this because Digger and I are always doing it on each other's channel. That sounds just so phrasing. So anyway, yeah, people thought other people were blocking, and we're like, no, but we can see you, but we can see you, but we can see you, right? Well, who the frig knew that we were being morons and we hadn't told everybody, right? So, see, you've almost got as much furniture in there as I have in that room, but I've got to empty it all out. And I know that once I empty it, then I'm going to start emptying the whole house. Does that make sense? OG's like, vegans don't like steaks in their gardens. No, they don't, baby. And Tammy's like, absolutely won't let my install claims too many viruses. So that is why I stay on YouTube. It's okay, baby. You can stay on YouTube. Captain's like, go over to Sheni's, laughing. Just saying. But you have to figure out, unless you're on your phone. If you're on your phone, it's okay. Just know that you're missing conversations until if I ever get to them and read them out loud. So Smartass is like, R. Kelly never has a clean stream room.
Oh,
Just saying. Tammy's like, sorry, I'm full of caffeine. And it feels good too, don't it? And then Cynthia's like, hey, Cap, I'm a loyal mod. Well, yeah, because that's the only place you're a mod for, honey. I mean, see, I know. You did not expect that bite to come, and it came. I'm just saying. It's like, well, yeah, honey, because my arm just wanted to play twitchy. Yeah, because you're a mod there, and you're not a mod here. So be loyal over there. That's a good mod. So she really does need to. And then Tammy's like,
yeah.
you know it, Sheni. Yeah, because you really should have her there. I've got Dom as my mod, so we've got a mod on both. So let's see how that works out. Just
Works out
just fine, just well. So anyway, I don't know what craft do you have going on there, because especially waiting for Digger to come.
Well, I was actually, well, today I've been printing all sorts of weird things, like that green lampshade up there for my light. I printed that because that light's never had a shade on it.
I break all lampshades.
Yeah, that's I found, I was like, wait, I can print these things.
There you go. I want to make some more epoxy.
I was actually thinking, I actually need you to give me an idea for something to print that you can paint. I will send it to you.
$1 million?
I can print $1 million plaque. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, not a plaque. Damn it! I wanted the real shit. No, if
I had $1 million, I wouldn't be grifting to try to get my house fixed. So,
well, that's true too, wouldn't it be? No, I'm good. See, look, I have too much shit. The only thing, okay, look. I have been for a while trying to figure out. I need to come up with something I'm really interested in. And I'm not one of those that my focus doesn't stay solid very long. And I want to figure out something that I'm interested in so that I can have a positive made so I can make a negative. So then I can go ahead and pour some epoxy in it, but it's like, I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I'm not, it's like I enjoy something for a while and then it's like, okay, moving along. Now I just was looking, I got some octopus. That was not phrasing. But I got 2 octopus things. And so Dom, honey, the weather is getting good enough that I'll be able to do that outside. Okay. Because the macro powder, it kicked my ass. And so I'm going to be doing epoxy outside without doing the painting of the macro powder to see if I can still do my epoxy. I may not be able to, but no, see, I have so much crap here that I seriously was like walking through this morning going, I'm going to bring my trash can on a roller in, and I'm not even going to be able to stop and say thrift store, because if I do that, I'll never get rid of it. See, without a problem, emptied a couple of my rooms in my head saying, oh, I can empty this. Oh, I can empty this because I don't need that. I don't need that. I've got a ton of clothes even that, yeah, they're all, there you are.
Hello.
She's here,
How's everything?
everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hello,
So
sweetheart.
there's the creek.
Okay, but how is
And then
the
there's
garden?
the garden.
How is the garden doing from the flood?
The flood didn't break the barrier.
I need
So
you to
it's
turn your
really
volume
awesome.
down. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it.
Yeah,
Don't you worry.
I'm
Don't. I
good.
got it. You just keep talking. Let me find you out.
So there was like maybe a 9-inch berm that held back the floodwaters. So my garden did not get touched by it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nice.
The raccoons and the cats keep getting in there, but I think I've blocked it off enough now. So a third of my garden plot will be a vegetable lottery. I know what's going to grow, but I have no idea where in the area it's going to come up. But I don't know. Probably can't see very well, but I've got sprouts.
There you go.
So
You got to like that.
yeah, there's sprouts. So something's going to grow for sure.
That's the thing in the right way. Hey, Cap, did you know Cynthia was a mod on 2 other channels?
I knew of one.
OG's like, I'm full of shit. And Tammy's like, OG, I bet you are. And then Dom says, smart ass, hearing a brown note will take care of that. Feeling it will take care of it too, but who wants to?
I don't know what we're taking care of, but I don't want to know.
Somebody's full of shit. OG's
I don't want to know why it smells like that. And that just
saying.
Odd smell, apparently.
OG's like, I don't use the exhaust fan in the bathroom, so it smells like happy sex. And Jude's like, I found the place for you to play and finish the idea. I don't even know what idea we're on. Tammy's like, Digger, I'm proud of you getting out. Yeah. And that's what I like when I see her sitting outside. It's horribly, hugely important to me. Okay. I don't know.
It was a flash flood, Dom. I put a video. I actually uploaded a video to my channel. Just a quick one to show how fast that water came up. And you can see it's still very high. But the 2 willow trees behind me, all of the land, all of that grass was covered in water. So it all happened in like 10 minutes.
And it was right after she got everything planted. It was like telling her, don't do that. Don't make plans with my stuff. It was horrible. I felt horrible for her.
I've got an echinacea over in the corner there. It was completely inundated, but now it's happier than a pig in shit. So I'm quite happy.
Well, I'm happy it's happy. What the hell is it?
Thank you, Tammy. I'm kind of cheating a bit. The creek here it's
just
literally part of the property, but it's a very nice piece of the property. I live in an apartment, townhouse complex. So there's 11 units, but the one on the end was split into 2, and I've got the top of the 2. So it's quite nice little area.
Now that makes total sense to me now. I wasn't always getting it, and temporarily that just set in my head, and I understand it. Okay. Dom's like,
the roof of the building that you can see right here, that's the building I live on. I just live at the other end. So
got it.
That one unit's empty, but the next unit, the next deck, that's my man's deck. So with the barbecue.
So she doesn't go far to go visit her man. See how that works?
It's 4 doors down. I lucked out.
It's almost like she planned it all out. Do you see how this works? Don saying, what Digger calls a flood, we call a shower. And Smartass says, I don't know much about vaxxers. Just the unvaxxed kids can't play And then Jude's like, Digger 420 for prevention of critters. Put plastic forks in the dirt, tines up. They can't walk on them.
That's a good idea. That's like a poor man's version of the raccoon fence.
There you go.
That's a really good idea.
OG's like, put the lime in the clay coconut
and mix it all
around. Put the lime in the clay coconut to mix it all around. Tammy's like, sorry, I'm quiet. I'm low on pain meds and had to skip my midday dose. Well, honey, we know you're still listening, so thank you. But just try and not be in too much pain. Oh, shit. I lost a hand.
Oh,
Never good.
I got my hand back. I don't know whose hand I lost, but I lost one. Okay.
Oh, he was looking forward. He was excited for the squeeze. That comment of mine I was talking about because you opened the lid off the bottle of paint and it started dripping out or leaking out the top.
And who was excited for the squeeze?
The bottle. Because when you picked it up and took the lid off, it started to dribble out the top nozzle.
Oh, I squeezed it because I was looking to see.
Well, it was excited for being touched.
It was.
That's why it splurted a little.
Got it. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, we should know I wasn't paying attention, right? Tammy's like, it's okay, still counts.
Yep.
So you asked what projects I was working on?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
What do you do? Oh, cool.
This is the original Mjolnir.
I was going to
Thor's
say.
hammer.
So that's awesome.
And
So
this
you
is going
3D
to
print
actually,
stuff?
Yes, I 3D print stuff. This is actually going, when I finish it, I actually have to order some sandblasting beads so I can make it old before I paint it. It's going to Valhalla awaits.
Okay, yeah, I have to say, I haven't seen any of the stuff that you do. I've caught you on other people's streams, but you so remind me of a non-tattooed, non-pierced Valhalla.
I actually do have piercings. I just don't wear earrings anymore.
Oh, fair enough. But you've got that same jovial, fun personality.
My hair's longer than Valhalla's.
Oh, looks like it might be longer than mine.
See how that all works. But if you end up making another one of those, don't forget about little brother Viking over there.
Oh, Nick would love it.
I can make all sorts of these. So
little brother would be in heaven.
I was thinking too, that would be a nice replacement banhammer for Komomo. He's a streamer. He likes the game Rust, but I guess he's not a very good player. But he's personable, so he just admins a bunch of
Rust.
Rust. Well, he's especially bad at it. But he admins for a bunch of different servers, and he streams it. So it's a lot of fun.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Well, I'm like, I mean, I could go try and play, but I would suck at it too. I would suck at it.
Everybody wants me to play Minecraft. I despise Minecraft.
My buddy wants me to play Minecraft too. I'm not a gamer.
Well, that's what I was a professional first-person shooter gamer for years.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, all the I don't know if you can see the merch back there, but all that is.
You're on my tablet, so it's tiny.
Yeah, from PUBG. I'm still a PUBG partner. Okay. The reason I can't do anything is I can't see.
Oh.
I have to wait to get my eyes fixed before I can play again. So,
yeah.
And I can't actually wait for that. I haven't played any games in months now.
I'll bet my man loves to play games. He doesn't get paid for it or anything, but I can't imagine him going a couple of days without it.
Is that phrasing? I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't.
Come to play Leisure Suit Larry. Then he gets the best of both worlds.
I love Leisure Suit Larry. I
That
love
was
it.
such a
I
great
remember
game.
when you had to answer a question to prove you were old enough to play the game, we'd have to get my friend's older brother to come and answer the question for us. Oh, that
Wait,
was
Did
a
you ever
fun
unlock the
game.
hidden level?
No,
Yeah,
I
full
didn't know there
triple X
was
rated
one.
level.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go look for some videos then.
I
That's
don't know if they had it
awesome.
in the versions after the original, but it was in the original.
Okay. Yeah,
It
I
was
only ever
it's
played
fun.
the original.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like The Sims. You can unlock everything.
Oh cool. Cool. See, I'm so old school. My favorite Sims is still the old one where the blocks and you have to build the cities and towns. Not the ones where you've got people walking around. That's
Yeah.
too much. I like
I mean,
having
I'm
the
so old
Godzilla come
school. I
through.
like I still play Oregon Trail occasionally.
Oh, I would still play it if I had my hands on it. That was a fun game.
You can actually play it through your browser. I'll send you a link to it.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be really
Fun.
cool.
Almost all those old school games that us older people used to play,
Yeah.
they're all in browser based now.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go look for some.
Sheni's doing the thing that I completely suck at. I can't paint for anything. I can paint cars, motorcycles. I can't
My
paint
dad
little
used to paint
things.
cars.
I
Yeah,
can't.
he actually he patented car color back in the early 80s for my grandma.
I can't paint. I can throw shit really well. Sometimes.
And you fire it really well too.
What do I fire?
Your paint with your
Oh,
torch.
I scare the shit out of people when I start torching
Yes.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, whoa, there go. She's got fire, folks. She got fire. I'm just
Well,
not.
you got to give us notice first. She's going paint happy, going along, making this picture, and out of nowhere you hear this torch light up, and she starts firing the picture she's just finished making. Kind of startles a person if you don't know it's coming.
And
You're like,
when we
cool, burnt.
when we say torch, we mean
Yes,
the torch.
it's a
I
real
got
torch.
one of those back over here.
Yeah, they just weren't ready for the old lady that they don't trust that much to be in charge of fire. They weren't sure
Well, at
that
least
you.
mine has an automatic shut off. So if I
Yeah,
drop it,
Mine
it
doesn't.
shuts off.
mine doesn't either. But they just were not expecting the universe to have allowed the old woman to have played that game. Okay.
I just can't remember the last time I saw a painter need a torch. So that kind of
Well,
startled me.
but it came out nice.
It came out brilliant. I love that painting.
It came out nice. I finally decided I liked this one. I don't know why, but it makes me think of a hand. And so I decided
okay.
I like this one. I haven't glossed it, but it looks to me like they're holding hands.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to redo that one or not. Told you I can't paint. Now, do you believe me?
I think it looks pretty cool. Kind of looks like the recreation scene out of the Karen Reed case.
That would make a lot of sense right there. I don't care who you are. That makes a lot of friggin' sense. Okay, so how am I going to do this?
Actually, I think it looks better because their recreation artists suck.
You've got mail.
That case is. Somebody needs to have to pay all the taxpayers back.
Yeah.
Oh, more than that. There's some people that need to go to prison,
Well, yeah, but they're
and
going to
all of them have a Boston accent and have a badge.
but they're
Yep.
going to send her. They're going to send her
Do you
because
think it's going to go that way?
yeah,
I don't think it will.
because they
I think the jury's seeing straight through it.
I sure
Because
hope
everything
so.
I've seen makes me think that there's no way they're going to find her guilty. But
Right. Well,
I'm
the
not
problem
watching it every day.
is the citizens are indoctrinated to believe the state and the state employees.
I don't
So
know. I think more and
I
more
think
general populace is saying no. That's bullshit. People are finally calling the Emperor's New Clothes Out as just him naked.
Well,
It's
yeah,
kinda cool.
but you know who's probably not seeing and hearing all that, and they're beating the crap out of the jury. It's like, let me just wear you out to where you're just like, fine, fuck you, I believe you, just let's get on with the next witness. You know,
well, if you had to listen to Lolly all day, you'd be doing that too.
you know, so at a certain Lolly is just lulling them all right into their sleep induced hypnotic, you know, okay, I'll believe you, I'll believe you, I'll
He
believe
is the
you.
boringest lawyer I have ever heard.
Well, I understood that this is his first murder case on his own. So he got handed this. I don't even think he believes it, but he had no choice but to take it.
Oh.
No, I'm a firm believer in backing law enforcement, but this is the one case where I say that thin blue line needs to disappear.
Oh no, they need to go to prison, and without protective custody.
Because the whole good old boys club protect each other don't fly anymore.
Yeah, it's falling apart. We saw that with what's his face, Murdaugh. Their whole good old boy system is falling apart right in front of everyone's eyes. So yeah, I think more and people are aware of the BS and are willing to call it out now. We're getting a reprieve.
You know, mainstream media is sitting there still questioning what are people, and then there's so many people who are going, how do you not see this? How do you still think that she's innocent? And I'm just like, I swear to God, I know that's a sin, but I'm gonna swear to God, take me home before I ever become this stupid. I don't mind staying medium stupid. I don't mind staying medium stupid. But when I'm not even up to stupid level, like some of these folks, please just take me home.
Well, it was like I said on stream the other day, I leaving politics completely outside of the whole Trump situation. Just watching and listening to what happened in that trial has to make the everyday common person go, what? They're not even hiding the stupid corruption.
Right. But see, here's the thing.
And the bias. It's just out there.
People,
and if they can do it to Trump, they can do it to anyone.
Right. But here's the problem. When it comes to the whole Trump thing, people are thinking in color of red and blue. They're thinking only in color. They're not thinking about, bitch, you just opened yourself up to, if you were thinking about getting in your car, now you can end up being put in prison because you thought about it.
Yep.
And that's all. You didn't even give your rights away. You gave your humanity away because you preferred to hate somebody of an opposite party because you are such a small penis little piece of shit that can't think 5 seconds outside of your own goddamn way, and you'd rather just fuck everybody, and you just fucked us all.
Well, That's why I say on every stream that I talk about anything that's somewhat political. I say I don't believe in the left. I don't believe in the right. I am an independent.
I'm
I
an
tell everybody
American.
I will vote for
No.
I will vote for whoever I think is best. However, disregarding all of that, you look at all of these cases right now that are going on, not just Trump, but there are others. They are hammering under government orders, hammering Republicans in order to make the Democrats keep the White House. That
Exactly.
is, it's blatant corruption.
Is it?
But
But
the
it's
populace
only
needs to stop
obvious.
thinking about it as red and blue.
But it's
This is an
only
American
obvious.
problem.
It's only obvious to those who aren't thinking in red and blue. It is not obvious to those who are thinking in blue, saying, "Well, that's because they're a crook." Really? How's Hunter Biden and his
Yeah.
treasonous dad doing? Because we all know Biden already admitted publicly, accidentally, that he has shared all kinds of secrets. Oh, but we all forgot about that, didn't we? Right, because it works better for you to forget it. So we got to stop, and we got to start thinking American. Bottom line, if I hear somebody go, well, I vote, this way or that way, I'm afraid I'm going to snap. Because what?
I literally confuse the heck out of people because I voted for Clinton back in the day. Not the female. I voted for Bill.
I knew who
I
you were
was right.
talking about.
He actually did a fairly good job. And then I have voted on both sides for state and federal issues, depending on who I think might do the best job. That's what being an American is. It's not a party thing.
Exactly. It's like, I'm not racist, bitch. I will vote American, not racist.
What needs to happen is the American people need to just step up and go, we're tired of this. We have one party now, the American Party. Vote with your conscience. There you go.
It's all
knock it off on the color thing.
Oh shit. I forgot.
Later, Jude. You be good.
Bye,
be well.
Jude.
Don't be good.
Love you. You know what? I forgot about chat. Nothing personal, folks, but I started painting, and just the pieces. It takes some thought. So bear with me.
I don't know.
I'll be right back over there. Not this one, OG. And then OG's like, the only time I was into pain is when I have been gay, like him. And then Cynthia's like, room is looking better and better, Captain. And then Daisy girl is like, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. See how that goes. And then Smartass says, nice tell, Captain. Can I ride that pony?
Nope.
And then Daisy girl's like, be right back. And Tammy's like, happy birthday, Daisy. Was it your birthday?
Oh, Daisy, I missed that.
Daisy girl, is it your birthday? I ain't seen that either. And then if so, happy birthday. And then OG's like, a lot of kids hate Minecraft because many of them mine cobalt daily. Just
wow.
Right over the top of my head, I didn't get it. Okay, wait, what else do I need? I give them black. Black. Okay, I'm good. I'm sorry. Oh, my arm is.
Here, hang on a second. Oh, okay. I can do it. I can do the chats from here.
Okay, where? Do you know where I am?
Yes.
Did you want to do the chats?
Well, sure. If you're kind of thinking, there we go. Oh.
We try and be
doing that?
No, I'm not. No, my hands are over here.
I can't do anything.
I've got a leg. I've got a leg like nobody's business. But okay.
Well, that's because you're
So-
outside. It happens. It does happen. Okay.
So, Tammy said, "Happy birthday, Daisy! Happy birthday, Daisy!"
Yeah, we didn't know it
Smartass
was
is
your
saying-
birthday. I don't know how Tammy knew, but happy birthday, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm reading ahead now. Can't do that. Okay. So Smartass says a lot of kids hate Minecraft because many of them mine cobalt daily just to eat. Well, we read that already.
That's okay. You're just getting caught up to where I was.
Daisy says, "Thank you, Tammy. I had to go rescue Chew Toy for the puppies."
Oh,
And
a chew
Smartass
toy.
says, "I can paint, but I shave my head. Oh, I shave my head because I don't like brushes." That
Oh,
one
for
went over my
freak's
head
sake.
there, hon.
Paint brushes, hair brushes.
Yes.
He can paint,
I
but he
can
doesn't like
paint.
brushes.
Okay. All right.
He's such a goofball.
I'm cute. Come on now. I'm allowed. Sometimes they just go right over.
And normally it
Tammy
takes
is
the two of
telling-
us.
Yeah, yeah. Tammy is telling Daisy that the ball retrieval is definitely the priority, which is true. And then
Now I'm
Tammy's saying,
confused.
"Welcome back." Jude is saying the FBI or Facebook eye, because they do kind of have a lot in common, those two. But the FBI is in background investigation corruption. And well, and that's exactly it. We're investigating ourselves, and we have found we have done nothing wrong. So,
Well, that works. Can I investigate myself
yeah, please.
right after writing $1 billion in bad checks? I investigated.
Yeah.
Those funds were in my account. They had not.
It was totally kosher. Everything was above board.
Exactly.
Hey,
I don't.
It's
I
2024.
did
We
nothing
can
wrong.
all identify as whatever we want now, right?
I have been
I
identifying as a.
identify as the richest man in the world.
I have been identifying as a billionaire now for a couple of years. You believe it?
Yeah,
It will
I keep
happen.
trying to do that, but no one believes me.
Nope.
Yeah. No.
Tammy is saying, "Sheni, thanks for the help last night. I watched wrestling and it didn't take long for me to get sleepy." Oh, that's cute. I love wrestling.
Did it work?
Sounds like it did.
Good. You never know what's gonna happen. What's gonna work out for you? Okay.
See, I'd be too hooked into watching it.
No,
Smartass
see,
says my wrestling name would be Phantom Foreskin and my special move would be ringing necks.
see, and for me,
Oh.
if I want to sleep and I can't sleep, all I have to do is find something I really want to watch, and I'm gone.
Mm,
And I'm gone.
yeah.
I'm done. I have to go get some more color because when I mix that, it's too watery and I can't make my
Mm.
noses and my hands right. I'll be right back.
Okay. Cynthia is saying, oh, it's my tablet. There we go. According to the news, within 48 hours of his verdict, donations are coming in over 35 million. 30% of those are new donors. I'm not surprised,
I know,
but I have to tell
isn't
you
that
guys, he's as dirty
insane?
as everyone else. He is just as dirty as the rest of them. He's just playing for a different team. There's a
He's
few
playing for
different
his own
factions
team.
in the global elite. No. He's it's not allegedly, but I don't. Someone funded him right at the very beginning of his career. Someone very famous family. Yeah. So he's on that side.
I know.
And that is they're both globalists and they're both working towards the same end goal, but they're on different teams because each team expects themselves to be the ones in total control. And so once they finally get the globalist agenda settled among us peons, they're going to fight each other to see who gets to reign supreme. And Trump is
I'm still
not
trying
on
to
the
figure
same
out
team as
whose team
Clinton.
your prime minister's on.
Oh, good Lord. No, he's on whoever's going to pay him the next pretty dollar.
I
the
think
worst
it's the
thing is-
circus.
Oh, goodness. Well, there's a reason he was a drama teacher, like he really loves
Yeah.
dress up. He really, really does. and he puts us all into his costumes.
I mean,
But
I got no problem with that. It's just when you start doing really weird stuff in front of the actual, yeah.
I don't
he's
know
been
why, but
embarrassing us for a while.
I'm hearing Cap say, not that there's anything wrong with that.
In
just
private, there's
Trudeau's
not.
love of dress up.
I'm just saying, not that there's anything wrong with that. Okay.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, you're free to be whoever you want and whatever you want to be, as long as it's in a proper setting.
yeah,
Well, but
yeah, that's the big
again,
thing.
your straightness is not hidden behind, that very same thing.
But there are things involved with my straightness that I don't do in public.
And yet,
Yes.
you also don't go around
Time and place.
fucking announce it left and right either, do you?
Exactly.
Is this a safe place for me to I don't know, fuck my wife? Well, it would have been, except for now you've decided to announce that that's what you want to do. So
I'm not sure that my wife would allow that on stream anyway.
But do you see what
Well,
I'm saying?
exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We don't go around announcing shit, and yet you want to. So no, it's not a safe space for that. Why? Because you couldn't let private shit be private, and you had to make it public, and now you're not welcome to do that shit here. But I am old, and I have an opinion, and I don't think anybody wants to hear my opinion.
Manners and all that, I'm just saying.
I again, what goes on in my bedroom is my bedroom, and whoever might be in there with me.
Nobody's damn business.
That's, I have a neighbor who stuck their nose in what was going on in my bedroom.
Yeah, that was weird.
Did they at least, make you happy at that?
Oh no. Oh no. No.
It was the weirdest thing. I've never thought of doing that to someone I don't know.
She didn't like my company. I had a service provider, and she didn't like the color of my service provider. Aww. So she woke me up one morning handing me a bag and saying a whole lot of words while my brain was still asleep. And I got the fact that her husband didn't know she was doing it. That much I got. And then I'm like, I just took the bag and set it aside and came home from work. There were 2 dildos, heads on both ends. One was white and one was black. And her message to me was, it doesn't matter whether they're black or white. They're still, it's still the same. Bitch, that's because you ain't fucked a black dude. Okay. That's my new answer to her. It just.
Well, it's good to know that everybody has an Uber Karen neighbor.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
I'm lucky. I don't. We're all really wonderful in this complex. I know them all, and they're all wonderful people. Not a Karen in the bunch.
I'm in a community where y'all might want to be careful because I'm a little bit from the hoods, and because her husband bought a yuppie Harley. And so she gets to feel like she's part of the all right biker gang. Bitch, have your husband build yourself a bar jumper, and the good old thumper days like we used to do, and we'll talk about whether or not there's any excitement going on around here. So everybody in the community was a little bit afraid of her and her husband, I guess. Okay, he's just some yuppie that made enough money to go buy a Harley. Okay, not a problem. My son has a Harley. My ex has a Harley. the gang that I used to hang out with all have Harleys. You want to go there? So she just, I guess she thought I was supposed to cow down. And now she
Oops.
knows that shit don't work.
Yeah.
And that works for me because that shit don't work. I didn't cow down.
I'm just saying that Indians are better than Harleys.
Well, Indians also
I was
don't drop oil. Indians also don't drop oil like Harleys. It doesn't matter. Harleys are always going to drop oil. They're
You know, when I
my
always.
was
stepdad
18,
is. Oh yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, my stepdad is a crotch rocket fan. He's
Ew.
in his early 70s and he still rides his Kawasaki, and it's freaking fast as nothing. Puts my mom on the back seat and they go touring around. It's so cool. But he hates Harleys. He says you can't own a Harley unless you've got a toy puller, because they're guaranteed to break down and you're going to need to tow it from wherever it stops.
I had a toy hauler.
There you go.
We
Said you cannot travel on a Harley without a toy hauler because someone's is going to break.
I think I was 17 when I went to Sturgis. Hey, IT.
Hi.
And I had a
I don't
Honda
hear you
Gold.
yet. Not yet.
Oh, nice.
He's going to keep trying to talk while we still try and get his volume going. So you guys keep talking. We don't got you.
I had a Honda Goldwing Interstate 1100, and
nice.
two of my friends had Harleys. So we actually had a friend of ours with a pickup and a camper with tools and spare parts follow us.
See, that's
and
exactly
we had to use it twice.
Yes. Yeah, my stepdad hates the Harleys.
It just all varies. So what's going on over there, IT?
Oh, just staring at some dogs waiting to poop.
Nice yard.
Wait, I get it.
Yard.
He's getting the dogs stirred up so they poop, not he's stirring up dogs so he can poop.
No, staring at some dogs.
Oh, staring at some dogs. Got it. Okay. So
getting ready to rain here. So
can we say congratulations on all of your subs coming in so outrageously quick? It helps to have friends in high places, but now we've got to get people over to get your watch hours up.
So the funny thing is the watch hours are delayed like a week or so.
Right.
Because they want to make sure that they're authentic or whatever.
Right.
So I was looking at it and it said that all of the watch hours are from the 27th. Well, I've had like 2 lives since then, and they said I've got like 3,000 watch hours on it. So
seriously, you do? Cool.
Nice.
Okay, that's awesome.
I think.
I only had 400 watch hours, and I have a 10-hour stream in mine.
Yeah, it says I'm at 2,000 watch hours right now.
Nice.
Well, we got to get them up and get them higher, folks. We got to get them up and get them higher.
What are the requirements these days?
500 subs, and what was the other one? And then either
4,000, isn't it? 4,000
public watch hours or like 10 million short watches.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. No thanks.
Yeah, we're like no, thank you. No.
3,000 watch hours.
I don't even know how to go and look at those stats in my channel.
So
10,000 public short.
They have an app called for YouTube Studio, or go to studio.youtube.com.
Yeah.
Okay, I can remember that.
Oh, short views is 3 million short views.
Yeah. Jeez.
Holy.
I don't know.
So you have to go extremely viral or have a decent enough presence to get 3,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
I was just happy I made over 100 subs finally.
Thank you. That's where I'm at. It's like, you know what? It, I'm my sub folks, they didn't come back, most of them. I got some of them that came back, and then my new sub people, or all my new sub people, they are mine originals. And nobody can say, oh yeah, she took from me. Oh, sweetheart, let's not go back to the beginning of this thing, and I didn't take a fucking thing from you. Just saying.
I'll tell you what, Sheni, when we did that live 2 nights ago when it was Megan on my stream,
right?
I wasn't even looking at the chat. I would pray that you would be able to even think of following that chat because it was going so fast.
Yeah, no, no, I was just like,
No.
yep, I'm listening to you
Did
guys.
you have Megan Writer? Megan the Writer, not Thumbs?
Yes, yeah. Megan the Writer.
Megan Fox.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
She
talked
came
to her in
over
ages.
and she was like, okay, guys, it's time to get Brad over that 500. And boom! They went, okay.
Nice.
That was the day before. So she announced me the day before. I was at like 100 subs. And then at the end of her stream where she publicly announced me, that shot me to 500.
Right.
Then
Nice.
then the replay crew came in and I checked it in the morning and I was at 1,300.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Can you tell Megan just to send me some love too? Jesus criminy.
I mean,
That's awesome.
I totally get it. You know, like guys like Jeremy Hales, and when they do lives, they just completely ignore chat because you cannot keep up with,
you can't do it.
Can't.
That amount of people.
Yeah, you just can't.
And
you know,
I think that's the thing, is that once you reach a certain level, you literally have to only focus on super chats, because if you don't, then
well, no, see, I'm so bad is that because I would have to focus on one chat and then go ahead and talk about that one, and then it wouldn't be everybody. It would just be my eyes caught this one. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. Oh, unless we had enough super chats. But y'all have met me. Nobody's gonna super chat this hot mess. Okay. So that's
we get you to that point. You're gonna get the super chats.
Yeah.
I got my first super chat today.
Did you? Congrats.
Oh, cool.
How did it feel?
Well, so Megan said you've got to set up a PayPal or a Venmo or something so that you can take super chats while you're not authorized in the partner program.
Right.
So I set it up and I put it as the scrolling banner at the bottom, but then nobody sent me anything during the stream.
Right.
So I got an email not less than an hour and a half ago that somebody gave me some money and said, thanks for covering the Owens v. Eckerd stuff.
Oh,
right on.
See, and so they were part of the replay crew, and they got you.
Yeah,
I love it. See, and we have, in fact, speaking of which, Digger, did you ever get your coffee?
My coffee. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so
I did. I just got an email for it. Yeah.
Okay. So
apparently I needed to get some sort of authorization that I didn't realize I had to do, but your sending me a coffee did it. So
okay, good.
Yay.
But yeah, we have hers and then we have mine, but you know, I never put it at the bottom of the stream.
Yeah.
I never thought to do that. I don't think. If we did, it didn't
I just
work.
plan on never going monetized, so I don't have to worry about that. When I stream, it's mostly with other people, but I do enjoy the talk in the chat because I am a chat member. So that's how I got involved in all this. And I really like talking to chat. So if I were to get monetized, that would just screw everything up. I wouldn't be able to keep up with the chat anymore.
I think that's how most people do it because they don't care about the ad monetization so much as they do the super chats. Because, you know, they know that they're going to be talking about something that's going to get them demonetized anyway. So who cares?
Well, see, and there's that.
Yeah, I'm a
we
Canadian.
Have to be honest.
My government hates me, and there's no point in trying to monetize anything. I just they'll put me on their radar even more than I already am. So
See, I that's one of the reasons. Like, I've set up Buy Me a Coffee and my locals community. That way, when somebody gives me $5, I get all $5.
hmm yeah,
I don't
buy
have
me
to
a
share it
coffee.
with
They take
YouTube.
5%, and then they put it straight into my. See, we do this wonderful thing. It's called an email money transfer. And we don't need third-party people like you guys do with your PayPals and Venmos and all that. I just go from my bank account and I transfer funds to someone's email address, and they accept it and put it into there. And there's no muss, no fuss. So unfortunately, though, that means that just the Buy Me a Coffee is about the only thing that really works best for me, because I can keep track of taxes that I would owe. Because
Well, they should
But
send
yeah,
you
YouTube, everyone takes too much money. Everyone's taking too much money out of it. So
Well,
I
That was
support
the
everything
biggest
locals
reason that I
people.
actually stopped streaming on Twitch, because they changed their payment payout system. When I stopped streaming, I was this close to being a full partner. I've been an
Oh, nice.
affiliate for
Yeah.
years, and
Yeah.
I had actually got the application ready to file for the partner program, and then they come out and change and say, oh no, instead of doing the 40-60 split, we're going to do a 60-40 split where they get 60% of my money.
Yeah.
that's dumb.
Yeah. hmm
is it just me,
Yeah, I
or
remember Cinnamon
or
Toast Ken was talking about it.
doesn't it take a little bit of energy to just be in front of the camera and talk?
Yeah, mental energy.
I'm just wondering if maybe I'm the only one, and that's why they think they need more money. Because when my anxiety goes, people are like, "Oh hell, now she's done unplugged."
I mean, I'll tell you, doing this is actually way harder than streaming games.
Oh, I would think.
I mean, I can sit there
Yeah.
and I can concentrate on a game and people be in chat, and I don't have to pay attention to them.
Right, and you have a focus. You have a
Yeah.
focus with the game, and your brain isn't trying to think, what am I going to do? What might they be expecting from me?
This
hmm
when you're doing it this way, you can either have the go out and do whatever you want type show like we've been doing, or you can have a structured show, and that takes a lot more effort.
hmm
And there's the mediums in between, and it just depends on what level of how much you want to pay attention to the right side of your screen.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, and see, I'm a member of chat first and foremost, so that's what I do, is pay attention to the chat.
right, and
It's
that's
fun.
The talking heads on the screen are a bonus.
I always want to be able to focus on chat, but
Mhm.
I also know that some of them just want to get my opinion on certain things. Why? I have no idea.
Your
None.
opinion's important.
No, it's most often not right in the head. But it's okay. I know this. The whole fact of the matter is, yeah, when you get older, you know it. But that doesn't stop you from going, I'm I didn't say it, but it started with lick me.
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh, have you never heard me? I mean, seriously, have you never heard me? I have some serious
Some
abilities to not hold my
Bobby's got
words.
some really great clippings.
I'm still hoping
And I
he
do
hasn't.
remember that I have access to those clippings, Sheni, but you're lucky because I'm on the tablet and I don't want to accidentally push the wrong button.
Okay, so this is what she is talking about. Okay, first of all, you've probably heard it, but here's one. Just because we like that one so much. Okay. And then this is the one I'm really good at. Oh, fuck me in the ass. Oh,
My Dixie wrecked. My Dixie wrecked.
accident. Okay. This one,
Yeah,
My
she was
Dixie wrecked.
reading chats with that one.
yeah. So, I don't know. I don't have very many, but yeah, I say things and people just go, well, the old lady's gone crazy, and they just go ahead and get it because, I don't think I just there. And if
Let it out.
you know, that's it. And woof me if you can't have a good time with it. And so, yeah, it's some folks really like to try and push that button and get me to say things. I don't get what I'm doing. I feel like I'm missing a piece.
Oh, there.
I
Totally.
think those who would know you
a
well,
little thunder
Sheni,
bumper.
Wait, what?
I was saying, I think those who would know you well would say that there might be a few pieces missing.
Just a few pieces to the puzzle. That's all.
Wait, are we talking my brain now?
Just
No, Sheni's brain.
my brain.
Oh,
And I'm cool with being a few pieces short because, too many people walk around these days thinking they're not short at all. And I'm like, oh, bitch, please.
Let me shake that
See,
box.
and
I can.
Go ahead.
I was to say, let me shake that box. We'll prove how many are still hanging out in the box.
Exactly. Okay, wait a minute. This right here, that's my dude. Okay. So my dude is coming along, but I'm having to be
cool.
very, very cautious. My dude is coming along. Okay, so I've got his beard painted, and I've got his face painted, and I've got his hands painted, and I've got his nose painted. Okay, so we're good there. And okay, but now we've got the gal. I need the gal. And I feel like I'm missing her clothes.
Sheni, just to cut in, HB isn't happy birthday. HB is hurry back. Daisy is teaching us.
Well, sweetheart,
you.
we were all wishing you a happy birthday, but hurry back.
Well, and she's back now because she answered.
All the best.
Oh, and there's Tammy coming in too. No, HB is hurry back.
Hurry back, all the best. I'm just saying. I swear, if Megan doesn't get a T-shirt made up with that,
I'm sure she probably could. An All the Best T-shirt.
You don't know about All the Best?
I don't watch her much either, honestly.
Oh,
I never know when she's going.
Okay, well, lately I feel like I don't either. But the tonsil twin case,
it sucks you in.
It sucks you in like she is giving Clayton some more twins coming up. Okay, because we're just gonna say,
nice.
Oh my God, and she signs all of her emails and her letters and stuff with all the best. And it's such a habit of hers that some of the documents that supposedly came from her doctors said, all the best, Dr. So-and-so.
Nice. Oops.
Okay, I will admit that I'm not right in the head. You're muted, baby. Yeah, if you've been ranting, then you I'm the only boomer here.
I was saying, I am convinced that Lauren Owens escaped from some nut house.
I'm not sure she's
overseas.
Escaped. I think she happens to just have internet and keyboard ability.
Because at this point, I'm not even sure the sexual act that she claims happened even happened.
Well,
no,
we know it happened.
That it happened.
We know
it happened, but I'm just not sure it did happen.
We know there were 2 blowjobs, and that she admits that there were 2 blowjobs. Okay. Yeah. So we know that. We also know that she lied about the supposed it accidentally got in me.
Just the tip.
Huh?
Yeah.
Just the tip.
But they're at opposite ends of the body. How does the
Well,
mouth to
Supposedly
back to the
naked
mouth?
grinding occurred.
Yeah, they were naked grinding, and
Oh,
her hole is
right.
so big, his thing just slipped right near it. But if he would have sex with her, he'd find out how tight that big old hole was.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
Just saying, it could be a Hot Wheels going through Eisenhower Tunnel, but
how do you say that there is a mommy and a daddy in this world that need to be smacked around just as much as their offspring needs to be smacked around? Now, is the other daughter as mentally ill as this one?
Doesn't seem to be, but I haven't dug into her, but
she was smart enough to stay the hell out of this mess.
oh Lord.
Well, she has her own business supposedly in New York and is married, so they are far away from the situation and don't appear to be living on anyone's money.
Well, see, and initially she was out here with her family, and then it was like, oh, sis has done lost it, probably on the whole Mike thing, and sister packed up and moved. Not that I know anybody's time thing, but I about say when she saw how mommy and daddy was supporting sister on the whole Mike thing, it was like, yeah, no, this is bullcrap. She bailed. But am I the only one? Wait. Because I haven't been able to say this to anybody who's following this case. Okay. Am I the... Brad, my love.
I'm waiting.
What was the name of of Laura and her mother's podcast? What was the name of that?
Nobody told me.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And nobody ever told me. And now she comes along and she doesn't seem to understand how babies are made. Maybe it's because nobody ever told her.
That's one of the reasons that we know so much about the fraud that she's been perpetrating, is that she's never actually gone through a full pregnancy to term, because she would know half of the things that go on with a normal pregnancy. And I think that she's getting to the point where she feels like not only she needs to entrap these men with these pregnancy things, but I think she might be coming to the realization that as a 35, 36-year-old woman, that her biological clock is ticking as well.
Well, surprise, bitch! Ain't nobody getting close enough to that hole to insert nothing, inclusive of a doctor. Okay? I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I did. Here's the thing. Chat, if you don't know about this, okay? Digger. What did Digger do?
Oh, no, sorry. Tigger is walking around quite proudly with a bird in his mouth.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing.
Hunter.
Here are the things, folks. If you don't know about this case, okay? So she is a woman who has several men as her victims. We all know about Amber Heard, but this one comes along and she doesn't just victimize one man. She has repeatedly victimized several, because she has become impregnated not once, not twice, 3 times with twins.
Supposedly.
She never seems to actually goes and gets her sonogram done. Or does she? Well, she does if she goes and Googles them off the internet and changes the name on them.
Or use her sisters.
Or use her sisters. which would still require her to change the name on. And wouldn't sister be totally pissed off? She apparently, I mean, it looks as though maybe she
Yeah.
used her sister's body. She's really good with arts and crafts, by the way. That's using Adobe Acrobat to change a face on a picture to her face.
I don't think we've seen that yet.
That's the one. That's the pregger's body standing at the door, where she put her face on what is probably her sister's body.
I don't think that. I think that was her. She just photoshopped it to make it bigger.
Oh, so you think the body is hers, but she
Mhm.
photoshopped the belly. Well, either way, she photoshopped it.
Yeah.
The girl is exactly every lesson you want to teach your boys to watch out for.
Basically.
And if you got any ballers out there, she is what you set your ballers to watch, so they never oomp anyone unless they absolutely know they want to marry the girl, because these women, they ain't right in the head. They ain't right in the head. So many just. So she said she's pregnant, and yet live, without prompting, the sleuths that are the chat on the internet see on the sonogram that it says something.
That's with Greg Gillespie. That
Uh-huh.
one of the sonograms that she sent Greg mysteriously has a watermark on it for Fiverr.
Uh-huh. So she got it off the internet. See
Oh,
where this is
no.
going, folks? Do you see where this is going? Just
Wow.
she is a gift that keeps on giving. And if you've never heard Megan Fox laugh,
Oh, she's got a great laugh.
Yeah. She has a cackle unlike any other.
and
Yes.
on everything with this one, it's she's constantly doing it. It is the best. It is the best. I mean,
So circling back to what we were talking about, so Megan gets her hand on one of the filings between the two lawyers in the case, Greg Wignick and David Gingras. And Gingras makes a claim to Greg Wignick that he is the what's his name? The Conor McGregor of lawyers, or he thinks of himself as Conor McGregor. I've been in a lot of legal battles, and I do, and so Megan goes, okay, you're insinuating that, or no, first let me go back. He says that attorneys that I've gone up with have either lost their licenses or have been jailed. And
Okay.
we're like, oh, Megan goes, oh, really? Well, I'm going to send you a press inquiry and ask you about these supposed cases where lawyers have ended up in jail. Well, then that lawyer starts backtracking and goes, I never insinuated that. And if you try and publish that, I will sue you for defamation within 24 hours and you'll have to come to Arizona.
Which, by the way, she's already got plans because her family's there and they're having a family reunion. Oh, yeah. And, well, there happens to be a court case that they're following. Go figure.
Well,
yeah. That's
yes,
a bonus.
But that's a separate thing. But
right.
So then he says, here's one case of one guy who went to jail after I went up against him, but I'm not telling you the other ones. You have to go find them yourself.
Yeah, because the girl ain't got nothing else to do with her time other than to be his girl.
Yeah.
So
take that where you wanted to.
The guy, his name was Scott Rothenstein, who went to jail because he had a Ponzi scheme.
Had nothing to do with Dingas.
Yeah, had nothing to do with David Gringers.
Jeez.
So then she said, well, you didn't have anything to do with the Ponzi scheme. You didn't try him or anything like that. So that
Why are
really
you taking
didn't.
credit?
Yeah. And then he ended up mentioning another case with a lawyer that it was really weird because he's trying to puff himself up how he was representing the dirty.com, and the cheerleader that he was that was suing the dirty.com got pulled in for sexual relations with a child. They were like, okay, but what does that have to do with the lawyer? Well, apparently that lawyer got was like messing with client funds or whatever and went to jail for that. So it's like, okay, so that's two instances of things that you haven't had any direct involvement in of them going to jail.
Again, the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon over here.
So this email exchange goes back and forth twice, and with some help from a viewer, she ends up turning it into a Pixar reenactment of this, and you can see it on her channel. It's called All the Best, the Musical.
It's so funny. It is so funny. I'm just saying, if I have shared with so many people, even in real life, it's like, no, y'all don't understand. It's
All the
better,
Best, the Musical.
It's so much better than, what channel is it? Bravo's, Vanderpump Rules and crap. This is real shit. This is so awesome.
Sheni, it might be worthwhile just bringing it up.
Well, but I'm not authorized to do that. I'm not going to do that. If you want to, that's.
What do you mean you're not authorized?
I don't snipe off other people's.
It's not a snipe. It's a video.
Well, yeah, but it's hers. No? Did she put it out there for everybody to show?
Yeah, it's on her YouTube page.
Well, right, but okay. Everybody, y'all have heard me tell Brad, but no. But then he's like, no, it's okay. So if she comes out,
I'm going to text her.
I'll just be like,
By the
wait,
way,
what? It's Brad's fault. I don't do anything without asking her. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And she has helped me.
I'm just saying, if basic biology was taught properly, this whole case would never have existed.
But no one ever told her. Her and her mom.
I know.
Her and her mom.
Not her mom, not the school, nobody.
Nobody, and I'm just saying, her mom was part of that and is part of all of this. It's a thing. It is these people aren't right.
Megan says sure. You just have to post the link in the chat.
Okay, well, we'll figure that one out here in a minute. Thank you, Megan.
Thank you, Megan.
Okay, I need to have more room.
Oh, God.
Okay, let me get to her channel first.
Oh, my goodness.
Not as fast as you are. Huh? What did you say?
I said that's the first hurdle.
Okay. Just wait right there, computer. You just wait. Okay, everybody, get ready, because we are going to share this and make you wonder, what the hell are you listening to? We're listening to something that is based off real stuff. Oh, wait a minute. What browser am I in?
I don't know. Which browser are you in?
I don't know. It's not Chrome.
Is it Firefox or Edge?
Wait, no.
Or Brave.
No.
I mean, Brave is sort of Chromium.
Don't give me that many options.
It's kind of Chrome too, I know. That's the only thing that came to mind. I wanted to play the game too.
Everything's technically built off of Chromium now, so.
Not Firefox.
Yeah.
Not Firefox. No.
Really?
Firefox has been on its
Oh.
own since it migrated from Netscape back in.
From Netscape. That was
Oh, I
cute.
just assumed it was a part of the alphabet.
Nope. It's its own independent
Yeah.
organization hosted by the Mozilla Foundation.
Well, that's cool.
Okay.
I did not know
So,
that.
Digger, because of where
Yes, I'm watching.
whatever I'm using as a browser, it's not letting me do things. Can you do me a favor and go ahead and share this and let me know when you've done it? Because I'm sharing my entire stream.
I'll do it.
entire
Oh, can you do it? Thank you, because I'm on the tablet and I have no idea.
Wait a minute. I don't think.
I
Wait,
get
Brad,
3 dots
you
with
can't
more, but it
share.
doesn't say
Can
that.
you share mine?
Not yours. I can share the stream and then you can click on it.
Okay, well then I have to stop sharing. Okay, boom. Let me get back over to there then. Because I had it all blowed up, all big and everything, but because I couldn't share just the thing, I had to share my whole stream, my whole screen. Let me know when you've got it pulled up and I'll be ready for you. Thank you for this.
Yeah, I don't even have a share option, apparently.
Well, you should under present. It's hard to say though. Okay.
Yeah, present isn't there either.
We're waiting for him to.
Oh, I thought I froze.
No.
Good.
There.
Okay,
Now you can share that.
Okay, I'm going to remove the other one and I'm going to come over here to this is the one we want. But I'm going to remove us so that we can blow this all the way up and full stream it. So we're gonna go away, but you can still hear us. Okay. So go ahead and hit play there, Brad.
Dear Mr. Gingras, Esquire. Dear Mr. Gingras, Esquire. Dear Mr. Esquire, I'm following up on an exhibit in Gregwood Nick's recent filing. That was an email from you to him claiming that attorneys you opposed in other cases have lost their licenses and or ended up in jail. Please respond with that identifying names of those lawyers and the cases and case numbers in which these alleged events occurred in order to report these new statements made. I need to do my due diligence and fact check those remarks. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best, Megan Fox. I need to do my due diligence and fact check those remarks. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best, Megan Fox.
Megan, I don't know much about you, but at least based on what I have seen, you're not a journalist. If you were, I'd be happy to answer your questions. Calling self a journalist is kind of like Hunter Biden calling himself an artist. In my view, you're not a journalist, you are a troll, and feeding trolls is never wise. Since I'm technically on vacation this week, here's a very short response. I'm not sure of the exact number of other cases where this happened, but in that email to Woodnick, I was thinking of 3 specific cases I've worked on where opposing counsel was later disbarred or otherwise lost their law licenses. That statement is 100% true. Note, I never said they were disbarred. That was certainly true. I never said they were disbarred directly because of the cases I worked on, but in at least one case that true. All three of those cases are matters of public record. So if you're a journalist, you can prove that by doing your research and finding those cases. Shouldn't be hard. Of those three cases, two involve lawyers who also later went to jail, prison again. Public records, so should be easy to find this. Because I'm such a nice person, here's one. It's Scott Rubinstein. That's a guy who was opposing counsel in a case I worked on, who later went to prison. If it really matters, you'll have to do your own homework to find the prior cases to verify this. There were two of them. Both cases are federal. Both cases are federal. Look it up. Fun bonus fact, go find the name of the prosecutor who handled most of that bad conduct with someone I can mention hint. Her name was Lisa Young, so disbar. Clearly nothing to do with my case specifically, but still a fun fact nonetheless. You say you're a journalist, you claim you're a journalist. You're not a journalist, you're a troll. But I can't resist feeding you this excellent content for your stupid yourself. You're not a journalist, you're a troll. But I can't resist feeding you this excellent content for your stupid YouTube channel. You're not a journalist, you're a troll. But I can't resist feeding you this excellent content for your stupid YouTube channel. Signed with contempt, David Gingras, Esquire. That's right, it's David Gingras, Esquire. The internet lawyer. Gingras, I'm best by Gingras, Esquire. The internet lawyer. David Gingras.
And the fun part that you guys might be missing
David,
is
are
so
you
far
saying-
everything is based on what he's been writing to Megan. She just put it into AI and had it turned into a song. These are actual words that he has used to her. He's that horrible of a person. I'm sorry, keep hitting play.
Mean that the prosecutor who went after you for the sexual misconduct case, which I have always reported was dismissed due to prosecutorial misconduct. But are you taking credit for her disbarment? I just want to make sure I'm getting this right and you're including her in that list. If so, how did your particular skills lead to that result? I will be chasing down your random cases and spending all my time attempting to dig up what you're hinting at. It either happened and you can't prove it, or it didn't and you can't name them cause they don't exist. I can look up the one you gave. But as far as I am concerned, if you're not willing to divulge the other two, then my report is going to say Gingras refused to provide the names of the lawyers or cases he claims ended in disbarment or jail. So put up or shut up, David, you're the one who made the claim. Let's see the receipts. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. Megan Fox,
God, that's such a good picture.
This is why I can't waste time responding to you. Because you aren't normal and aren't acting in good faith. As I told Dave Neal, I've done tons of media over the years, and I know what real journalists look. And trust me, it's nothing like you or Dave. Journalists have a code of ethics. You know, journalists tell both sides of the story in a fair and neutral manner. You don't. I understand selling drama is what you guys do, and that's fine, but you do it in a totally dishonest and unethical manner, which is not fine. So final message you will receive from me for 2 points. 1, I am not taking credit for Lisa Bouton being disbarred. Never said that. No reasonable person would think that I was just saying this is a funny coincidence. Don't you agree? This is why I sent you a link to the case that explains why she was disbarred. Read it. If you can and you understand exactly what happened with her had nothing to do with me. Feel free to publish a story that says you think I'm not being honest about the other lawyers who went to jail. Publish anything that comes close to implying that, and within 24 hours you'll be sued for defamation in Arizona. Test me as the saying goes. That's not a threat, it's a promise. It's not a threat, it's a promise. And don't say I refuse to give this information, because that is false. I told you to go find that info yourself, because it's all available if you just take the time to look for it. If you choose not to and you imply I'm not being honest, you're coming to Arizona to prove that. And when that happens, trust me, I'll have all the receipts I need. I know you think publishing lies is funny. It's not funny. Ask Rudy Giuliani or Donald Trump. Goodbye and don't email me again. David Gingras Escobar, internet lawyer David Gingras Escobar. David Gingras Escobar.
David, it's not my job to follow poorly dropped breadcrumbs to find alleged cases.
Oh, I
you
love that
claim
one. I
exist,
remember
but
when she
won't
did that.
reveal the names of for anyone to verify. As to your threats to sue me for reporting exactly what has happened, I asked for the cases and you only provided 1 out of 3. It's absurd and you know it. I'd take that to a judge any day. Now, like your client who is always giving a going out of business final opportunity to comply with her demands to date her, I want to give you one more chance to provide me with those cases where you say your stunning legal prowess led to disbarments and or jail for the opposing attorneys. Before I share these emails with the public, which is 100% my prerogative, as I identify all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. Feel free to block my email address if
Hey,
you don't
amazing.
want to receive any more emails. As a member of the press, I don't respond to threats and will reserve the right to ask you, the attorney, in a high-profile case I'm covering, questions of newsworthy importance. When they come up, you certainly don't have to respond, but we both know you can't help yourself. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very best, Megan Fox. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very best, Megan Fox.
Just saying. I can't help it, but I love it.
Certainly don't have to respond, but we both know you can't help yourself. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very best, Megan Fox.
That was awesome.
Oh, I keep hitting that. It is, isn't it? And the funny part of it is, seriously, if you've been following it with her, right, then you know that it's all what's been going on in the case, all the I think the best individual for where'd you go?
Yeah, I switched to devices.
Oh, I think the best individual for Laura Owens is her attorney.
You mean actually for her, or
Yeah, for her.
because her lawyer's been doing nothing but making her case worse for her?
Right, but that's why I think that they are the best couple. Picture them as a couple, let loose in the world together.
No.
I am one that finds the fun in things, and I totally think that people would see the car accident coming at them so fast that I love the idea. I can't help it. I love the idea of those two being a couple. Because first of all, he's probably only having sex with himself, so they'd never have children because she'd never get close enough to get pregnant by him.
I have no idea what his relationship status is, but
I can't imagine that he'd be married. Well, no, women will do some weird shit. They could be. I don't know. Dangerous? I know you don't like people, but that's okay. It just, to me, it's they're funny as crap. And again, it's the parallel between the Tonsil twins and the What the Hales is amazing to me. They are parallel. It's like Disney said, remake. And all they did was change a few of the characters around. That's all. Everything seems to me, in my head, the way I balance things out, it's all the same damn story, just with new characters, and they're walking down different streets, but outside of that, they're the same. And by the way,
Fair
Dawn,
enough.
I was wondering where you were, baby. So, I you know what? I am in DuckDuckGo, apparently.
oh, DuckDuckGo's website or browser.
Yeah, and it won't let me get my links, so I can't link anybody anywhere. So
I did
went.
drop a link for this.
Did you? Did
Yeah.
you? Good. So
Yeah.
did
I
I.
gave it to Digger.
And
Yep.
then the one I got had too much of a tail, so then I saw the one Brad did, so it's like, okay, we got that one. But I also want to put Brad's and Captain's in I'm trying to sign in now to Chrome.
If you put it in the private chat, I can get it from there.
Well, if I could put
figured
it in
that
the
out.
private chat, I could put it anywhere. See
That's
how I
true
am?
too. Silly
I'm-
me. I just finished doing a dab, so give
I'm
me
easy like that.
a little bit of grace.
I feel like I've done a dab based on everything, and then finally it's like, oh, wait a minute, now I get it. I'm over here in DuckDuckGo, which is better than the other one that anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, here, I'm gonna give you a quick view. Yeah, no, we're not proud to be Canadian or anything, but this
Oh,
this
You're
is
li-
Jade. This is
you're-
my
Hi,
Mads
Jade.
kitty cat. She really likes corners. There you go. But
Wait,
yeah,
she
she's
really
a very,
likes
very
what?
pretty girl.
corners.
Corners. She'll rub up on anything if it's got an edge to it. Like a
Oh,
keyboard.
she's a very edgy kitty cat. I get it.
She is.
I
Where are
get
you?
it. She's very edgy. Don't turn on
But
because
I
if
was
Is that your guy
walking
in the
past,
corner
so
or a wax statue?
no, no, that is here. Yes, that is our Terminator Trump. He stands in the corner. He's got his monkey on the back, on his
Jeez.
back. He's actually kind of scary if you're looking through the blinds at nighttime. He does look a little bit creepy, so he keeps the house safe.
well, we like that.
There.
I
But
made
I
a
will
I made a
turn the
football
camera off again.
I made a football thing. A football player. When I
Oh
was a
yeah.
kid, my brother and I shared rooms, and I took his football uniform and I made a football player sitting down in our rocking chair. Scared the hell out of
Oh,
my
cool.
brother. Scared the and I really found out that sometimes making things like that can, protect your shit from getting broken into. See how that works?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's yeah. You can just see him through the corner. But we've got a lot of creepers in my. I live in the ghetto. I live right downtown in the ghetto.
And I'm
So
from the ghetto, so we all work out well here, folks. We all
yeah,
work out
we got a
just
lot of
well.
travelers that like to come through the backyards looking for cigarette butts and whatnot. So he helps to protect us, that our Trump guy.
I am so confused.
Yeah, you showed your kitty, so here's one of ours. This is Pepper, the only one that I get along with.
Aw,
I don't have
very
a cat.
cute.
My dog does.
I've got 2 cats at home as well, but Jade's a special kind of cat.
I don't have a cat, but my dog does. And oddly enough, his cat has actually been getting very close to me, but be damned if it's going to let me touch it. I mean, if I give it a treat while it's eating the treat, it'll let me pet it. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah. That's how I train all my cats. I feed them as kittens and then I pet them while they're eating. So there's
Yeah,
no
but
bull jealousy.
yeah, he wasn't my cat, so I never did it when he was a kitten. He's the only cat. Don't do that.
Too late.
Stop.
Yeah.
How do I stop it, Brad?
No.
I have a whole bunch of C's going across. I stopped it. Not that you knew what was going on, but all of a sudden, I wasn't even touching the keyboard, but there was a whole bunch of C's going across the screen.
Oh,
Yeah. And it's like,
that
seriously,
usually happens when my cat walks across the keyboard.
there's nothing. That's why I was picking up and dropping the keyboard in case it was something that it made no sense. So you know how I made it stop? You know how I made it stop? I
You smacked
just
it?
started typing on top of it, and then it said, "Oh, okay, we'll do that." Because the last thing I hit was Control C, and then all of a sudden, I had hundreds of C's just coming across my screen. And I'm like, Brad, because you're the only one that I knew that would have known that, but you needed to have had whole words. And other than the fact that I'm having a minor difficulty, you weren't going to get anything else. I'm so sorry. In case you didn't understand, Brad is the IT goatee. Do you know what the IT stands for? Sheni yelling at him when something doesn't go right and she doesn't understand it. That's what the IT is. Yell at it.
Right.
I am so sorry, honey. I didn't
No,
mean
it's
to do
okay.
that. I just never had that happen without there actually being like a paperclip or something stuck under something. And there's not been any paper clips over here. So that was weird. But there. And now I can save what I've been doing. No, because now it's going, you didn't do anything. Seriously?
Oh my goodness. Do you Do you know that we don't have you in camera? You're just a black screen?
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, you.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I didn't do this. I'm telling you, I didn't do that. See, I'm pointing at my and you, not that you could see that. I didn't.
Not really. I'm
Hold
just
on.
glad it's you, not me.
Okay,
It's
I
your
don't
turn,
want
not mine.
Going into settings over here. Oh yeah, next. And then it changes it to a different camera, but no, it didn't. I don't know why. Oh, I have to go refresh. Because I don't know why I'm not on camera.
Hi, guys.
And she's gone.
Smart ass.
So I'm
I was doing them in 92.
oh jeez.
Yeah, so was I.
So I'm gonna do a chill stream if Sheni wants to drop you guys over to me.
Over to you?
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'll be I'm playing a game called Slipstream that allows everyone to join in. So
Oh, cool. Right on.
I may need to pause for dinner.
that's probably a good
I
idea.
can definitely drop by.
Yeah, my man will be home in about 20 minutes or so. So I got to
Welcome
take
back
off.
to
There
your own
she
stream.
is. Hello again.
Now we can't hear her.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so glad this is you, not me.
You could just see the
Oh.
excitement in her face.
Mm-hmm.
You better give that doggy some ice cubes.
Why do I have a feeling there's going to be violence involved in this very shortly?
She's gonna pick up the monitor and chuck it across the room.
No, I was thinking pick
Oh,
up
it's
the
like the little
camera and
Russian
check
kid,
it.
you know, beating everything with a keyboard. One of my favorite memes from a long time ago.
Hmm. Yeah, there's so many good memes these days.
Well, Shani, I'm gonna
There's two
drop.
IT guys here, and you know what? I'm not on the clock right now, so I don't know about IT go-to, but
Apparently, I'm always on the clock, whether I'm getting paid or not. So
So you're basically a mom then.
it might as well be.
yeah, I did that
IT
for
mom.
like 25 years and said, you know what? I'm done with that. Now I don't do IT anymore, so well, I can't really say that. I went back and got a new certificate in cybersecurity.
Yeah.
That was
Hmm.
horrible.
My last certificate was a certified systems administrator from Red Hat.
Nice. I have a friend of mine that still works for Red Hat.
Cool. It's a
She's
shame
a
they've gone
programmer.
to the dark side.
Yeah, I told her she should quit and go to work for Ubuntu.
Ubuntu's not much better, unfortunately.
I know none of them are anymore. It's like, what happened to Slackware, man?
I actually applied for an Ubuntu position, and they wanted me to do some coding challenge, and I couldn't explain a Lambda function in Python to them. So I Googled it, and I told them, I said, hey, I Googled it, but hey, here's the answer, and I now understand it. And they were like, yeah, no thanks, bye. I was like, well, okay then.
I had the last actual job interview I had for IT, which was just short. That was about 6 months ago, actually.
I get here and Digger freezes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, she's here. That's funny.
That is pretty funny.
But they wanted me to do a Python programming challenge, and I went to ChatGPT because I'm like, screw this. I ain't gonna take the time for this crap.
Right.
There's
Okay.
so many easier routes.
Brad,
Yes.
so I know you had the incredible Miss Megan share with you how, even though you're not yet monetized, how to redirect.
Yes.
And I was going to go re-listen to that and take notes, but you were here. please provide me? I'm going to go into the YouTube.
Studio.
Okay, hold on. Let me get there because I figured out that it was duck, whatever the fuck that was causing me problems. So I
I like
exited.
that.
I exited out. Okay, so YouTube Studio. I'm there.
So you need to go to your live. So and then there's an edit for your live.
Okay, so going to my content, to my live, go to my edit. I was just there a moment ago, guys. I really was. I closed it up just to fix all of this stuff. Okay, and then going into my edit.